I told you I don't play around when it comes to my wife, right? Who who was my daughter showing off for? Why did my wife give my daughter money? Where did she go? I just came home. My wife going to work. You think I'm getting sex? Oh, wait a minute. You think my wife going to work? I'm getting sex. Oh, I'm getting sex somehow, some way. Maybe. My daughter in the house, face down, ass up. Another person said, "How old is she?" If she's 17, but I'm gonna wait one more year, and then I don't hear nothing no more. She said, my wife looked at me and said, "How old are you?" I said, "Now I'm 13." I would have told you 12, but I'm going all the way right now. What's up? My wife calling me from work. Why you make me feel like that for? Why you make me feel like that? I said, "Where's my money? Where's my money? Where's my money? Who, who you gave money? Who, 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 who you gave, who you gave money to? Huh? Oh. I don't have time for you to be speaking to me and acting like that. You. If you going to school, I don't know. I don't know nothing about you because you know something. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I don't know. This is why I don't come home certain places at certain times and certain areas. If a person's looking for something, they want directions, I'll show somebody where to go because I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna let people get lost around me and then next thing you know they end up in the wrong place and the wrong thing happens. So I'm not stupid, but I, I, I'm the I'm the most intelligent man that you ever meet. It's just like I don't have. I was watching something on the internet the other day, and it looked like this guy, he wanted to get at Penny, right? He tied her up, put her in the forest somewhere, but he didn't really touch her. It looked like he ejaculated on the side of her crotch. Like, I don't know, that looked like a crazy situation a certain type of way. At the time when I seen it, I would have jumped through the screen just to punch him in the face and stuff. But she looked like she was somewhere she wasn't supposed to be, and the guy grabbed her and did certain things. But I'm wondering if it was, it looked like my wife Penny, but I know it wasn't Penny. So, the other day I called my wife and I told her, yo, listen, send send my little concubine to me, And then my other wife was coming to see me, but when I was waiting for her, I didn't see. She it was like she didn't show up, so I got tired of waiting. I went inside. I was like, I'm gonna just go to sleep. But then I'm over here reading, looking at reading old pictures and stuff, And then I seen a picture of her. I'm like, yo, but I didn't have this picture of her. So it's like, what is this picture doing here like that? And so I say that to him. I just, I don't want to say nothing to maybe in the back. So I was like, I don't know what would break through a person's magic to didn't know about a certain type of way. I don't know it wasn't gonna kick down somebody else's door at a time every time. Another person don't even know what I did at another time, the reason why I had something of happiness a certain type of way so there could be a way until whenever I wanted. I'm the only one that re-strengthens my wife even to a certain. There was certain of my wives I never had kids with, and then certain of my wives I had kids with. And I don't know, some of my wives get strengthened by other, I strengthen my wife a certain type of way with the kids, and my other wife, I don't know what you're talking about. If I'm doing something, you don't know what the fuck is going on with it. I only call certain of my wives when I'm ready to see my other wife. And then, oh, I had to call my wife. Yo, listen, it's like I wanted to. I don't want to feel like I have to chase my wife. Yeah, who, 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 who you gave money to? I can't ask her who you gave money to. Why she left the house with that type of money? Where was she going at the time? She not supposed. It's just like in a paradigm. If there's a paradigm of events that happens a certain type of way, it has to reoccur precisely a certain type of way, even in the physical reality. For even my wife's acknowledgement, for her memory at the time, for for the habitation of my wife's reality, for her enjoyment of her literally knowing the reason of her conduct. And then my wife, and I'm supposed to naturally know ahead of time without even if and the questioning the situation. If I gotta be a certain type of way, it's because my wife wants me a certain type of way, and I'm not gonna do certain other things because if something happens a certain type of way, I'm a person of natural regard a certain type of way already. So showing you if I even know, it's like calling my wife. If I know how to call my wife, nobody knows that. So what the fuck is anybody else talking about? So it's just like, let me show you how real this is. It's just like even at a time, I look at my wife and I say, yo, hey, listen, man, if I give you some money, I don't expect you to give it to nobody else or anybody else do anything with it. Who was mad at you in the paradigm? It was like if my wife give our child, let's say for instance, say she gives my daughter some money. Where's my daughter going with the money? Why she went outside with money for? Who wanted money at the time that didn't have something, or who was looking for something and they were looking for somebody that has money, and then the person that has money got money from an individual of the reason of even value, and then when a person finds out the, who gave them money, it's even more of a situation because now they do some stupidity or they do it on purpose. And then on top of it, I'm looking at my wife. Who did you give the money to? Because what was going on with me and you at the time that you went and gave somebody else money a certain type of way? That person doesn't know nothing about life when you're supposed to be handling and holding on to situations a certain type of way. How did that person know? Uh, where was she gonna go with that money? Like it's just like my daughter. If she comes home and if I, my wife go to work and I want sex, and my daughter's old enough, she understands that we making a family, and the reason why she's gonna be continue having strength in the physical reality. Who the fuck is she going outside to get dressed for? She ain't gonna dress for nobody else. Who's she going outside to go impress? She ain't pressing nobody else. If another individual wants to press her, where the fuck did he learn to even press individuals a certain type of way for? How the fuck did he know that? What the fuck is going on in her house already? And then every time I go outside, everybody sees me, they can't even say nothing. They just, yes, hi, okay. So what the fuck she wants to go do outside when everybody already knows as soon as I come around the kid? A person would tell you, yo, you gotta kiss his ass when you can't even kiss him. Another nigga smack you for even saying kiss my ass. Another nigga says, yo, you gotta honor yourself and don't you really love the nigga. You don't kiss his ass and be an actor because nobody don't like actors for what can really happen to individuals. You wanna be an actor? Let me show you what a scene is. Yo, my dude, what my wife gave her money for? She know anything about money? Uh, my wife has something that other people don't know. Oh, oh, I don't know why another person's mad if they fucked up in life. What's nearby that everything could be okay at another person's house like that? Or where was a person getting money from a certain type of way? I had money before my wife even realized I had money. I had things. My wife gave me. My wife used to ask me where I get these things from, and I already had it. When I gave my wife her own, when I showed her that she had her own, she had to learn the reason of the education, and I was surprising my wife, making her love me even more. So another person lying in the paradigm, trying to act like me, what would happen in the recurrent event if something went wrong, a certain type of way? If my wife ever had a, listen to this, I'm the real Joseph. My wife used to have dreams about things, like the wrong things happening, and then I used to be on the other bed, and sometimes literally in the deep sleep, and she would run and jump on my bed. Oh, babe, yeah, I had a dream, so this, and so. I'm like, yo, I'm like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And she says, no, 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 it's not okay. Don't leave. You stay here. You have to stay with me. So I was like, oh man. I'm like, yo, listen, babe, you already came from me. I love you so much. You don't gotta worry about what's gonna happen at the time. I'm gonna put you. You're gonna be okay. I'm looking at my other wife is calling me on the phone, and I'm like, I don't want to tell my daughter I'm going to work that she's not. And when I come from work, she won't have no nightmares because I'm gonna make sure she don't gotta worry about certain nightmares ever again in her life if that's happening. I'm the real Joseph, man. My wife is fighting forces of things that could happen to my wife, and I'm a person that already knows life. Like certain things not even happening to my wife when it comes to it. I made sure this. It was so real. I used to tell my children, one day I see something happening to me, but I don't have nightmares. I'm a conqueror. It's just you have to know what you have to do for yourself while I'm literally conquering the physical reality for why I'm already being glorified and tributed for. Be careful of what's going on with you because the way I am, I already know, and I ain't no child. I'm the one showing you what you have to do. Listen, man. And let me be real with you, man. While my wife gave my daughter some money, my wife is my wife. My wife was over there, went to work. The other day, my wife was with my other wife. She's training with my other wife. She throws my daughter a weapon. She throws this other girl that I know, my other wife, a weapon, and then she's whooping their ass and showing them it's like this. My daughter's loving life, not realizing the day my daughter goes outside with money, there's arguments outside and stuff. I'll come home, I want sex. She's outside, wants to be dressed up for somebody else. On top of it, somebody else just want to bust her fucking head because she needs her literal strength and I'm supposed to be the one giving her dick. And then when she realized my other wife is older than my daughter, she looks just like my daughter, and then she's looking at my wife at the time like, you ain't giving nobody else dick. You don't give this nigga dick. If you think you gonna give somebody else dick, bitch, I'ma tie you up, chain you, and then I'ma just set you on fire, bitch, because you ain't never gonna do that shit again, bitch. You're gonna be hot for this nigga for the rest of your life. And I'm looking at my wife like, you had to tell her that? I ain't touching her no more until she realizes on her own. If she doesn't realize on her own, then you're gonna have a forever pimple that you arguing with yourself. You're gonna think about never getting drunk. You ain't never gonna fucking drink in your life. And then my wife was like, you see? You see? And then, then, then she had to show herself why she loved herself so much. And then she calls me while I'm at work. Why you make me feel like that? I'm like, oh man. Wish she got money from me here. I'm working all day. What the fuck you wanna know what the fuck I do at work? I got money, that's all you need to know. It's just like with Justine City actually. Where you get money from? Here, shut the fuck up and bend over, bitch. No, my little my little jiggle, my little jiggle, my little jiggle. Let's give it a little elbow. She, she just starts walking all day, side to side, side to side. Oh man! Until she got mad and kicked and smacked the shit out this next bitch, and I was like, oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, I ain't tell you put it in the closet. Fuck was that? You got a closet? I'm out. Oh boy.